All right, Coach Veal, season's upon us again. What are your thoughts about, another high school football season starting?
Really excited. A lot of newness here at Cat Foot, so a lot of new guys, new coaches. We're all getting familiar with each other, so the sense of excitement is big around the campus with the kids,
Right.
with the faculty and coaches and stuff. So really excited for the year.
Can you talk about the transition coming from Saguaro to over here? What's that been like?
I got a little bit bigger role over here, so just kind of trying to chug along, pick up a little bit here and there along the way at Saguaro. Then I have my own thoughts on offense, so
Right.
it's kind of picking up from where we left off last year at Saguaro, and then I've got a great offensive staff here at Catfoot, so we put some good things together. I'm really confident and looking forward to the year.
Now with that air raid background, playing for Sunny Dykes at Arizona, how will you be able to apply that at the high school level here?
Mostly it's a thought process. I just kind of think of how do we attack windows and zones, how do we spread the field out and kind of attack people where we see openings. Pretty much that's it. We're not running everything we ran there at the U of A, but more of a philosophy, a thought process, bring it to it.
What your memory about Arizona? What sticks out to you the most playing there?
I would say the guys. We had a great group of guys. I like to say we had some of the better teams personnel-wise in Arizona history. So, just fond memories of teammates and times on the road and the weight room and stuff like that. So.
Right. That experience, what can you lend to these guys, these young guys out here?
You know what?
To get that level?
In addition to myself, we have a staff full of former college players and college coaches and NFL players and high-level coaches. So
Right.
I think just the general experience that we bring is one as a player. The philosophy the last couple of years at U of A was a players program. And so I think that's kind of what we're trying to build here is a players program, somewhere where they can come, excel in the classroom, excel in other aspects other than football. And then when we get to football time, we really have an excellent staff, a lot of knowledge. So.
And coaching with Darius, his first year, I'm sure he's lent a lot. He's talked to you a lot about how high school football is around here. How have you helped him with that transition?
Just that he's coming from coaching in college on the East Coast, so just general like how does a school day work and how to like rides home and what do we do between times, and we're working study hall here, pretty heavy academic school here, so just the general things like how do we do study hall with weight room and how do we get our film time in and things like that, trying to help them schedule and plan out the weeks and the days. So.
Have you known him for a while, or?
I have, so fond memories of Darius, or Coach Kelly, excuse me. So when I was graduating, so my outgoing year was his incoming year to Buena High School.
Buena,
So when I was up here at the U of A, I'd go down and kind of help out and just kind of be a general help when I could down at Buena. So I still remember when Darius was a player and kind of his deal, and he has a great story, one that needs to be told over and over again. But so that's my earliest memories of Darius as a player, and then obviously he had his things that he had going on in his life in high school, so I tried to be there kind of when I could. Obviously I won't say that I was a major role in kind of where he got to be, but I like
like
to
a
say
mentor.
a little bit, but you know, he had a lot of help down there. I won't take credit for any of the stuff like that, but yeah, he's a great guy, great coach. Just as a player, he's a hard-nosed player, and he brings that aspect to the coaching game as well.
Knowing him now or seeing him now, what's the biggest difference in him?
No difference, man. Honestly, like Darius in high school, Coach Kelly in high school, he was a leader amongst the guys, and now he's a leader amongst the guys, just the same. He takes on the role as the leader, the head of the program, and he does a good job of it. He is the voice of the coaches, and he has the ear of the kids. So,
what's your capacity here at Catalina Foothills?
So I'm the offensive coordinator now.
Okay.
And, don't teach here, but just being around. I also try to open up for study hall and the weight room and things like that. So just try to help the program and the kids where I can.
Speaking of the kids, I know you'd like to talk about all your offensive players, but who are some of the kids?
All of them, man. You want me to list off all of them? They're all. We got a great group at the top, I would say. It's hard to highlight individual guys. We got a guy named Gavin Sowers, Derek Williams, Marco Casado. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Obviously, we have Will Parker, Garrett Krause. We got some great players at the top. Enrique Perez. I'm obviously forgetting some guys, but Marcel Dixon's coming up right now. Jordan Hicks. We we got some ballers. So I'm really happy with the group we brought in, and
Yeah.
that we got to keep, I should say, not bring in. But
Yeah.
we got a great group.
How do you guys feel about Friday? About being only 2 days away? You guys feel like you're prepared, or
We're excited. We're excited. We're ready to hit the ground running. Really. I think we're as prepared as anybody's going to be week one. Obviously, there's the unknown of being week one,
Right.
but we feel we've done a good job in the spring and in the summertime to kind of get them prepared for the games.
All right. Well, great, Devin. I appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.